positive thoughts in this system of things, and namaste. So I want to move on to part three of this podcast on how to overcome anxiety and fear. Okay, so there's some tips that I wanted to talk to you about, and I hope you're going to find this very helpful. It's helped me a lot. Going through some traumatic situations in my life. And some of the most difficult obstacles and challenges one has to face, which I've had to go through. So I wanted to share this with you as a therapist here, and also with the gifts and my educational background, being able to help you to overcome many of the anxieties and fears that people go through today in a system, in a world that's become extremely stressful. The systems here in today's world, people, whether it be in your job position or the cost of living, and pandemic or whatever else has been going on in the world here. So you need to remove the fears, basically, because love is the most important thing. Fear is just an emotion. So tips to overcome anxiety and fear. So, for example, you're having trouble with your partner or your manager at work or your parents, and you feel that you can't flee, but you can flow, but you can't fight. So flee or flight, basically. There's no point in staying. You feel frozen. When you get stressed with life in a situation like this, there are things that you can do that can relax you instantly. For example, we live in a stressful world, as I've just mentioned, and these tips have helped me, staying grounded, which I feel is very powerful. To focus on things that you can do, and to strengthen your mind and body in a situation like this. It's because it's easy to fall victim to what's happening around, based on circumstances. It's important to take things step by step and not to get frazzled from any situation or something like this. So that there, should I say, are plenty of things that you can do to take control of a situation like this. The biggest and most important I found was what goes on inside your mind. What you can't control, the outside, your environment around you, be it a crisis or whatever, for example. But you have control of what you give your attention to. And by saying this, you can't control everything as a human. They say you have 60,000 thoughts a day in the human mind. 60,000 thoughts a day you go through. So, with any situation like this, you need to use your mind basically and support your health and well-being, most importantly. To use your mind that way with your thoughts. So, your body, everything you need to feel good, you stop predicting and you thinking of the worst of something or everything. Think something more positive. Change it to positive thoughts. Something more positive and beautiful for yourself. Redirect yourself to the present moment, because that's all that matters, the present moment. You can't think of the future or predict the future because your mind can't go that far. If you get something to serve you better, you get to choose your thoughts. You have freedom, you have the power of free choice, free will. You have the power to create anything you want. So it's very important how you focus, because where energy goes, where focus goes, energy flows. So your thoughts are very important. How you focus. So the present moment is to get something to serve you better, and you get to choose your thoughts, basically. So if you want to give energy to that, you reprogram your mind and and you're changing those thoughts basically, and this is where your power lies. We're going to carry on with this into podcast 4, and I'll speak to you all soon. So positive thoughts and love and light. Speak to you soon. Bye for now.